Have you ever felt like your AI assistant is just stuck in a rut? You ask for something creative, and what you get back is, well, kind of predictable. Turns out there's a really fascinating reason for this, and even better, a super simple trick to fix it.
I mean, think about it. You ask for a joke or a story idea, and the response just feels a little safe, a little too generic. You know the AI can do better, but it just keeps serving up the same bland answers. It's a pretty common frustration, and today we're going to dig into why that happens.
So, what's actually going on behind the scenes when our AI gets so boring? Well, researchers have a name for it, and it's called mode collapse. Let's break down what that really means. Okay, so mode collapse is basically when a super powerful AI, one that has this huge universe of possible answers, just gets stuck on a few of them. It's like a brilliant musician who knows hundreds of songs but only ever plays Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on repeat. The potential is there for sure, but the AI just keeps taking the most obvious path every single time. And wow, this slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the kind of rich, creative, specific ideas the AI could be giving us. But on the right, that's what mode collapse looks like. Safe, simple, and honestly, pretty uninspired. This is that gap between the AI's true potential and what we're actually getting. For a long time, everyone just assumed this was a technical problem, right? Like a flaw in the AI's code that needed to be fixed. But a new paper from researchers at Stanford just dropped a major plot twist. The problem might not be with the AI at all. In fact, the paper points the finger in a really surprising direction. It points right back at us. Yeah, the reason our AIs are getting less creative is because of a hidden bias in the very people who help train them. So the researchers put a name to it, typicality bias. And this isn't some new AI thing. It's a well-known concept from psychology. It's our natural subconscious tendency to just prefer things that are familiar, common, and, well, typical. We like what we know, and we rate it higher. And here's the chain reaction. See, when we're trying to make AI safer and more helpful, we bring our own biases to the job. We subconsciously reward the AI for giving us those predictable, familiar answers. And the AI, which is a really good student, learns this lesson perfectly. To get a good score, just be typical. We are literally training the creativity right out of it without even realizing it. So, get this. If it's a data problem, not a code problem, that's actually fantastic news. It means we don't have to rebuild these giant models from the ground up. Instead, the researchers found a simple, training-free way to sidestep our own bias and unlock all that hidden creativity. The technique is called verbalized sampling. Now, it sounds all technical, but it's really just a clever way of wording your prompt. Think of it like this. Instead of asking a chef for their best dish, you ask for a list of their top 3 and why each one is great. You're just going to get way more interesting options, and it's something you can do right now in your own chats to get better results. Here's the exact kind of prompt they're talking about. See, by asking not just for the jokes, but for the jokes and their probabilities, you're basically asking it to show its work. Instead of spitting out the single most likely answer, it has to think about a wider range of possibilities, including the less obvious and often more creative ones. Okay, that all sounds great in theory, but does it actually work in the real world? Well, let's take a look at the evidence from the paper. This number is kinda staggering. According to the research, for creative writing tasks, we're talking poems, stories, jokes, using verbalized sampling can boost the diversity of the AI's output by up to 2.1 times. That's not a small improvement. That is a massive jump in creativity, all from one tiny change to your prompt. And you can see it right here. That bar on the left, that's the diversity score from a standard direct prompt. It's okay, but it's limited. Now look at the bar on the right for verbalized sampling. The jump is just dramatic. You're basically unlocking a level of performance that was there the whole time, just hiding. And this isn't just writing poems and stuff. They found big improvements across a whole range of uses. More realistic dialogue, better answers to open-ended questions, you name it. And this is the really crucial part. This huge boost in creativity doesn't come with any trade-offs. The answers stayed just as factually accurate and safe as they were before. Oh, and here's another cool little tidbit from the paper. The smarter and more capable the AI model is, the more it benefits from this trick. So that suggests that as our AIs keep getting more powerful, this simple technique to unlock their creativity is only going to become more and more valuable. So let's bring this all home. What's the big takeaway from all of this? For you, for me, for anyone using these tools every day?
It really all comes down to this. This research is empowering. It shows that the key to getting more diverse, more interesting, more creative stuff out of our AI isn't about waiting for the next big software update. The power is already in our hands. We can break the AI out of its rut just by changing how we ask.
And that just leaves us with a really exciting question, doesn't it? I mean, if one simple tweak to a prompt can unlock this much hidden potential, what other incredible abilities are just lying dormant inside these models, waiting for us to ask the right question? Go give it a shot.